Hi, welcome to MyProjectBazaar.com. This video will lead us to the demo of identity-based encryption with outsourced revocation in cloud computing. Identity-based encryption, which simplifies the public key and certificate management at public key infrastructure, is an important alternative to public key encryption. However, one of the main efficiency drawback of IBE is the overhead computation at private key generator during user revocation. Efficient revocation has been well studied in traditional PKI setting, but the cumbersome management of certificates is precisely the burden that IBE strives to alleviate. In this paper, aiming to tackling the critical issue of identity revocation, we introduce outsourcing computation into IBE for the first time and propose a revocable IBE scheme in the server-aided setting. Our scheme offloads most of the key generation related operations during key issuing and key update process to a key update cloud service provider, leaving only a constant number of simple operations for PKG and users to perform locally. This goal is achieved by utilizing a novel collision resistant technique. We employ a hybrid private key for each user, in which an AND gate is involved to connect and bound the identity component and the time component. Furthermore, we propose another construction which is provable secure under the recently formalized referred delegation of computation model. Finally, we provide extensive experimental result to demonstrate the efficiency of our proposed construction. First of all, the user have to get the key from PKG, that is public key generator. The public key generator generate the keys and send it to users, that is the private key to receiver. It is used for revocation process. Then the key is updated for time and the list. The key is updated by KUCSP, that is the key updater cloud service provider. This cloud service provider will update the key and send it to the users. Using that, the data sender have to select the data and encrypt it. This encrypted data is transferred to the receiver, and then the receiver have to decrypt the data by using the key. Let us see the demo of the project. For that, we have to run home.java. Right click that file and select run file option. Just click this image, and then the user have to enter the name and then enter the ID, then enter the password for that user. Now the current date is displayed here, and then we have to set the limit date, then press the submit button. Now the data is recorded. First of all, we have to enter the user ID, then enter the password for the user and press enter. Now the user have to select the type. There are two type of users. Now we are choosing the user type 1. Press OK. Here the user ID is displayed. Now click the random key. Now the random key is generated. Using this key, the private key is generated for this user. This is the private key for this user. Every time the key is different. Now press store. Now the key is stored in the database. Then the user have to log in. For that, press login and then type the ID. Then enter the password. And then click verify. Now the user key is updated from the database, and then press encrypt. Now the user have to select the file. For that, click browse. Now the data is selected. The file name, file size, and the last modified date is also displayed here. Now click encrypt. Now the input file name is displayed here, and then we have to click RSA. Now the signature is generated for this selected file. Press view. Now the digital signature is displayed for the selected file, and then click view contents. Click show. The original content is displayed in the text area, and then click view. Now the data is encrypted. The encrypted data is displayed here. Now click process. Now we need to store the data in cloud. So that run cloud store.java. Click the cloud, and here click the cloud button. Now the data is received in the cloud side. Then we have to run user2.java. First of all, click login. The user have to log in. Enter the user ID and then the password for that user. Then click verify. Now the user key is verified. And then click outsource key. The private key and the user key is displayed here. First of all, press user request. The request is being processed. So that click send. Click the verification. Download request is validated. And the user have to select the decrypt button. And click the process button. Now the files are received in the client side. And then click again the process. Now the new page is opened. This page contains the decrypted data. Click the decrypt. Now the file is decrypted. The encrypted file from the server is received by the receiver, and then the receiver can decrypt the file. Press comparison evaluation.